Everybody told me, don't dress like where you are, dress like where you want to be. So I dress according to how I feel when I wake up in the morning. If it's a good day, I try to dress reflecting that.
Reginald Strong's story is one of hard work, hardship, strength, and change. After 4 years in the Marines, the now 38-year-old Jacksonville native returned home to raise a family. But following a difficult job loss, Reginald found himself using illegal drugs and living on Jacksonville streets for nearly 12 years.
My lifestyle in the streets was taking me away from my responsibilities at home, my wife and my children. And I had basically come to the end of the road. I hadn't necessarily hit rock bottom, but I came to a point to where I was willing to make a change.
And help in making that change came from the City Rescue Mission in downtown Jacksonville.
For whatever reason, God brought me to this place. And I've seen this building hundreds of times getting off the bus, but I never knew that they had a rehabilitation program here. I thought it was just a homeless shelter. So I definitely never thought I'd see myself here. Let's just say I thought I was too good for it. But that's definitely not the case now.
The shelter for us is the front door to what we hope people will recognize as an opportunity for long-term recovery.
City Rescue Mission's downtown campus currently provides shelter and food to about 125 men per night, some of whom are part of a 12 to 15-month work program. But like most area shelters, the request for services from City Rescue Mission far exceed the facility's capacity. And because of that, the mission is now remodeling the second and third floors in order to facilitate an additional 60 guests with new beds, personal storage space, restroom facilities, and community closet clothing distribution area.
So our plan is to give them a separate room that will be large enough in our annex for their clothing distribution, both to our guests here as well as to anyone on the street who comes up during their distribution hours.
Like these jackets, we'd love to have a place to hang them so we'd know if someone came in and they were, going job interviewing.
It ain't hot as I want it to be, but I got a couple things.
Oh, all of the men have been excited about the work that's going on and the completion of it. As they see it beginning to take place, they realize that the facilities are going to be much better, much more comfortable, and offer them a greater degree of privacy and sanitation that we've been able to offer before.
Up under the bunk here we have 2 drawers. One is for my bunk mate. And the other one is
when I first got here, you walked in, there were 2 toilet areas and 2 urinals and 2 sinks. And you see that and you say, well, there's me plus another 48, 50 guys. And now you walk in and you see it, well, it's one less thing to worry about.
The stall and shower, that's all I'm looking forward to. Nice place to take a shower and use the restroom. And I'll be all right.
I can get all my stuff in my locker and in my drawer. So it's better. It's kind of congested right now, but we're trying to work with it. We're going to have more showers and more sinks and, toilets and all.
How nice is that going to be?
It's going to be better. I know that.
It's just a lot more comfortable all around, yes, and it looks good.
And that makes guests like Reginald Strong, who has already worked his way up to be City Rescue Mission's administrative aide, feel even better about their future.
If it wasn't been for this particular mission with the spirituality-based program, there's a slight focus on the 12-step program of Alcoholics and Narcotics Anonymous program, I really couldn't say where I'd be today.
And City Rescue Mission hopes that with an increase in capacity will come an increased number of success stories throughout Jacksonville.
After we complete this will take care of capacity here of increasing it almost 50%. But we still have a need to increase the women's capacity, which we're beginning to address now at our other campus on McDuff Avenue.
If they can change one more life in the way that they changed mine, then that'd be great. And if the allowing of more people to come into the program to learn how to be responsible adults, especially men, in today's society, it's definitely a good thing.
Right here, this is how we're going to make it.
For more on this story, be sure to check out Deirdre Connor's article in Friday's Florida Times-Union. For Jacksonville.com, I'm Amanda Warford.
Everything is all good. I'm learning the spiritual life, learning how to get out of the worldly ways, you know what I'm saying? That's a good thing. I wanted to go back home, but it's all good now.